Good afternoon and welcome to Skegness for the Brisca Formula 1 World Final Pit Walk interviews. We're here at quite an overcast Skegness this evening, and we are here for the biggest day of the year for the Brisca Formula 1 stock cars. We're going to be having a chat with virtually all of the already qualified UK drivers. We've got the consolation drivers as well, and we've got a couple of the overseas drivers who said they're willing to be involved as well for us. First of all, I just want to say a massive thank you to every single person who managed to get me here today. I very much appreciate the contributions that everybody gave to me to be able to make today's meeting. All I wanted to do was just get a few quid just to pay for the petrol to get here, but your generosity was completely overwhelming, and I do sincerely from the bottom of my heart thank every single person who helped me arrive here today. So we're going to go and start with Stuart. Okay, so we're going to sorry about that, we seem to have lost a bit of signal there, so 1,000 apologies. So we're just going to have a quick word with Stuart first of all, and there's my first time of saying quick word. So hopefully we won't be saying that anymore. So if we can squeeze through, and if we can have a quick word with Stuart first of all, and we'll see if we can have a word with him. Yeah, now, and that's my second time to say quick word as well. So we just won't be 1 second now. Hopefully people can hear what we're saying here. So do let me know. Do come back with some comments, any questions you want to ask. So let's see if we can nudge in with Stuart first of all. Okay, Stuart. So we're here for the World Final. So you're looking forward to it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, very excited.
Brilliant. And inside front row. So exactly where you want to be?
Yeah, it's the closest to the checker, isn't it? So
brilliant. And what do you think? I know it's hard to try and say what sort of race it's going to be, but to be honest, personally, I don't want the sort of wreck fest that we had here last time, because that really wasn't to me stock car racing. That was more bangers. But what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, we got to remember that the lads raced 19 times through qualifiers and then race a semi-final and try and get the best grid position they possibly can. And if we end up racing in World Finals where the pole position is a disadvantage, then where are we? You know.
Yeah.
So I think that's where stock car racing differs a bit from bangers.
Yes.
So yeah, I hope it's a good race for the fans, but I hope pole position just runs away with it. After 5 or 6 laps, maybe knocking each other around, and then I'll disappear.
And you'll disappear. Well, now we've got quite a long to wait till the actual race itself. What are you going to do? Just chill out in the truck and chat with the fans, etc.?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just enjoy the occasion. You know, it's not many times I've been on pole. I think I've been on pole twice or once. I can't remember. Yeah, so you just suck it in and enjoy the event. And it's nice to see a lot of people with an interest in stock car racing. So it's good. It builds your faith back up in the job every time you come to the World Final.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time. Really do wish you all the best today. Thank you very much for that. Cheers. Thank you. Okay, so that's the words of the pole sitter, Stuart, hoping that we do have a good race today. We're going to mainly concentrate on the World Qualifiers first of all. Okay. So we're going to have a quick word with the qualifiers first of all. Apologies for the signal. I believe the video do still keep freezing. I'm afraid I can't do anything about the signal that we have here at Skegness. We will muddle through. We've got a lot of people to talk to, so we're going to go and try and get Lee first. Now we've been on the outside of the pole, and then we'll have a chat with the other drivers behind as well. So let's get over to where Lee is, and we'll certainly have a word with him. And we'll have Ryan as well in a moment. So we'll just get Lee first of all, and then we can go down the grid and have words with the rest. Okay, so let's just try and nudge in with Lee here. Okay, Lee, is that okay, mate? So we're here and you're on the outside pole, and we just had a quick word with Stuart. I won't tell you what he said, if you don't mind, but...
It's all words, isn't it? It's all words.
What's your thoughts about today, then?
I think all I can look at is the first bend, isn't it, and the first lap, so until I get around there I can't really focus on the rest of the race, so that'll be my priority.
And I was asking him about how the World Final was here last year, where, of course, you took advantage of that with everyone else virtually taking each other out, but it was more of a banger race, wasn't it, last time? Are you hoping of more of an actual stock car race today?
It will be a proper stock car race. Yes, it'll be chaotic, frantic. It'll be a proper stock car race. Everyone loved the last one, I'm sure they're going to love this one. Us as drivers will just try and make it the best race we can.
And if it does rain, are you that bothered?
No. Either or.
Either or. Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time. Cheers. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so that's the two pole sitters that we've had a word with first of all. So we're going to have a look at basically the quickest way to do this is just go down the line of everybody who's in the World Final itself. Okay, hello. Thank you. So we'll just have a quick word with Ryan first of all. He was there a minute ago. Let's just see if he's there. Ryan. I'll come back in a minute, Paul. Okay. Where's he gone? Where is he? So let's just see if we can get in there. Just see if he's there a minute. As you can see, Ryan is busy just sorting something out. So we'll just try and catch a glimpse of him. I do really need to try and get everybody done here. So if we have a look at the grid while we're just waiting for Ryan. So on the second row we've got on the inside we've got Dan Johnson and we've got Tom Harris as well, so we can always have a quick word with Tom and Ryan, Tom and Dan in a moment. I did really want to try and have a word with Ryan if I could, but he is busy, but we'll come back. So we'll go around to this second row of people first. Okay, and we've got so yeah, we'll just have a quick word with Michael if we can. So Michael's on here. Just a quick minute, Michael. Are you alright now? I'm not going to draw on the car, don't we? So looking forward to today.
Yeah, can't wait.
And from where you are on the grid, a little bit further back, you might be out of all the trouble in that first couple of corners.
I doubt it's going to be plenty of trouble when I'm pushing.
Plenty of pushing. So we can see the people in front of you as well. We've got Ben, he's a pusher as well, isn't he? And they've got Chris Cowley, he'll be pushing. So it's just one long train of pushing cars.
That's what you're going to need if you want to win it.
Well, that's it, mate.
Everyone's got to join in.
Everyone's got to join. And if it was to rain or anything, would that be any concern to you? Do you do better in the wet or dry?
I'd be better off in the dry. That's why I need to put as many as I can in the first bed.
That's it, mate. Well, I wish you all the best, mate. Thank you very much. Cheers for that. Thank you. Right, let's get round to Dan and Tom Harris if we can. We've got Nigel Green up this end of the pits as well. Unfortunately, everybody is spread out through different areas of the pits, so it's just trying to get an order of speaking to people, but it's just finding where everybody is. And it looks like Dan is not here at the moment, so we can go over to Nigel Green then. So Nigel has kindly said he'll have a word with us. So here we are with Nigel. Let's just wait 1 second. So we'll just have a quick word with Nigel in 1 second now. It's just having a quick chat with, so I don't like to interrupt at all. So Nigel, we're here for the World Final and you're here to defend your championship.
We'll have a crack at it, yeah. The first few laps are really the things where it could all go wrong really, so just sort of take that as it comes really, try and keep in the race. Alright, but we've got the pace to go forward and get to the front, so if you just settle down, I'll enjoy that, we'll crack on.
And I don't want to get into the politics of why you've not been racing. It probably not helped that you haven't raced a lot this year.
No, to be honest, I know where the car needs to be set. I know my way around here. Track champion last year and won a lot here. Won here at the start of the year. And I understand the racecraft, so not racing is not really, not in my head. It's not really. I'm still confident in driving it and the car I'm sat in. So. It all depends if I'm actually allowed to drive the car to its potential and not folded up, but it's the same for everybody, isn't it? These one-off races really are a lottery, but we've got a strong front bumper on and she's armoured up, so if I get the chance I'll be cracking up.
And And you've been out for practice a couple of times, was it feeling okay?
About 90% really, yeah. I was fastest in the first practice. I don't know where I've ended up after everybody else has been out. But yeah, we still made a few changes, but give it a bit of time and we'll see what happens. But I'm fast enough to get to the front. It's just if I'm still got my wheels on, we'll see.
Brilliant. Well, do appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Good luck for today. Hope you keep holding like a gold move. Thank you. And we're going to have a quick word with Richard then, seeing as he's sticking his camera in my camera and everything. So we got the Richard off the Premier Sport. So how busy are you today, mate?
Mega busy, as everybody is I think today, aren't they? We're running around like idiots.
And how many cameras and things like that have we got today?
Oh, how many cameras have we got? 10? 9? They're everywhere. They're everywhere. It's like Big Brother out there.
And who's your money on?
Everyone. Anyone. Dan Johnson I think might sneak it, but as last World Final he approved, it could be anybody. As long as it's a good race.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Cheers for that. I'll leave you to your day job. So let's get over to see who else we can see. Now we've got Tom there very quickly. We just walked with you, mate. Is that all right? So we're live on Facebook. So if you don't mind, just a moment. How was practice for you?
Yeah, good. We've got some good speed. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. But you know, I just said in my other interview, it's not all about speed today. At Skegness, it's going to be a stock car race, and you know, it's good to be fast, and you can get a break and get away. Speed's definitely going to help, but you know, I can't see that being the be all and end all today.
Okay. Well, I was just saying that to the other lads. The last World Final for me was more like a banger race rather than stock cars. Do you hope that it's a stock car race rather than just bangers following in sort of thing?
Yeah, I really do hope that. But the characteristics of the track and the amount of cars that's on track, and you know, the tyres and the brakes and stuff are on now, you know, it's going to be hard to read, but. When people give big hits, which is it's a World Final, there's going to be big hits. It's hard not to go with them. So, but yeah, it's the same for everybody, and you know, as long as everybody goes to work on Monday, and it's a good race for the fans. You know, can't do any more on that.
Well, I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much for stopping. Yeah. Thanks very much. Cheers. Right, so that's Dan and Tom. So have we got anyone else on this side of the pits that we need to talk to? So yeah, we're going to have a word with Paul Hines now, we'll go to start working our way to the other end of the pits as well for the World Final, lads. So Paul was around a minute ago. Don't know where he's gone. There he is. Paul's working hard as usual. The driver actually works on his car, not like some of them.
You doing you alright?
How you doing, mate? So first of all, thanks for
microphone, selfie stick and all sorts.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah,
so
it's good.
First of all, thanks for coming on the radio show on Thursday. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, very good.
So today, so your feelings about today, start from a bit further back, so you might be away from the trouble that could happen in the first couple of corners.
You know, no, it's a stock car race. I've seen trouble in a World Final front, middle and back, so hopefully there's trouble everywhere, because that's what a World Final race should be. So I think it's going to be a great race, isn't it? Everyone's so keen to win. The lads at the front, some don't like each other, which is good for me, because we need them to hit each other a little bit. And you just enjoy the day. You know, let's have a World Final. Let's have cheers, clapping, boos, air horns, clappers, whatever you need. Let's make an atmosphere of it. Promotion's putting a good show. We've bought the cars, so let's have a good day.
Good. And we've got quite a long time before the race. Are you someone who'd just go and sit in the truck for an hour to yourself, or you like chatting with the fans, etc.?
I like chatting. Can you believe that? I like talking to people. We'll keep an eye on the football results as well, because Leicester are playing for the most part. Yeah, just talk to people. Wind a few drivers up maybe or whatever, and just get the fans into it really. Try and sign as many autographs as you can, and just, like I say, make a day of it. Like I say, we're all here for a while. Enjoy it.
Brilliant. And how was the car feeling in practice?
It was good actually. We've got a good lap time, which is good. We need to be quick from where we are, so we're starting somewhere in the middle of Lincoln. I think we're quite far back, but that's okay, isn't it? We're here to race and do the best we can. We need to keep our nose clean for a couple of laps. Try and get round it. We're starting on the outside, which is never easy, and just enjoy it. And whatever happens, at least I've got a good view of the race, so we'll be fine.
Well, I do appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I'll let you work back on the car now. Thank you.
Very much.
Cheers for that, pal.
Well done.
Thank you. Cheers. Right. Okay. So, it's all right, mate. Okay. Oh, thanks very much. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So we're going to get back over to. We'll have a look at. Right, lads. Right. We'll have a look at Joe Booth. He's not in it, right? So we'll get Joe Booth later. Apologies to Joe Booth. I'm just trying to look at any drivers that are up this end of the pit who are in the World Championship straight away. The reason why I'm doing that is that the World the qualifiers will be doing a grid walk very soon. So I'm trying to fit this in around what they're doing for that. So just have a quick word. I keep saying quick word. I do apologise if you're playing the quick word game where you have a drink every time. You're probably smashed by now. So we're gonna have a quick word with Ryan anyway. So how's it going? I've not seen you around the UK tracks for that much this year.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we've been concentrating on going to America and racing over there. So we'll race here for fun. And yeah, no pressure on me in this one.
Okay. And the tarmac racing you have done this year, how's it been going?
The first time I raced this car ever, and it's like 10 years old. I won the final in it at Ipswich earlier in the year, so it's definitely got the pace, just need a bit of luck.
And I've been saying to one or two of the other lads about how the World Final was here last time, being such a wreck fest it was. Are you hoping for more of a stock car race rather than a banger race today?
No, I'm up for a banger race. That's what everyone comes here and pays the money to see as well. So, you know, let's get a hard race, and then there will be a good winner out of it. No, we don't want to see anyone just drive away, because that'd be boring.
And just tell us a little bit about your racing in America then, for those that don't know. What have you been doing over there?
We've bought a 360 sprint car. We're sticking to New York at the start, so we're just trying to get a bit of seat time. But this February we're going to go to Florida and race in the Winter Nationals, which I know there's a lot of English people and Dutch people that travel over, so hopefully we should be there when everyone's there, hopefully to support us.
Excellent. Well, I do wish you all the best, especially in America as well. Do fly the flag for the GB, and we'll wish you all the best today, and thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Cheers. Okay, so we've got Ben next as well. So Ben was up for a quick line. So just have a quick Ben. You alright, mate? Yeah. Typical Lee gets his car running now. So how's it looking for you today?
Oh, good, mate. Thanks. Yeah, very good. Yeah, really positive.
And you've been out for practice. How did that go?
Yeah, it went well. Yeah, I needed a couple of the fastest car. Hold on.
I'm gonna go and have a word with him in a minute. I think actually. You better do.
Yeah, no, it was fine. The car was fine. I know what it's going to do, so it's a lottery when you're out there. So yeah.
And we were talking to on the radio where you say you've not been out as much this year. What sort of tarmac have you been doing this year?
Well, I came here, did Birmingham wheels. That's it, really. And the semi-final.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't had a. I've had a bit of a rubbish start to the year, so and it was getting to be a bit of a chore, to be honest. So I had to have a bit of a break from it, and that was it, really. So next year I'll be back out fighting fit, no doubt. I should do a few more now towards the end of the year, as long as the car's not total after tonight. And I need to put the fun back in it a bit. It's getting a bit too much of a chore for me. And it sounds a bit ungrateful, but there's a lot of people that are killed to do it. Now I did the semi-final, which was brilliant, really enjoyed it, and you've got to put the fun back in it a little bit. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to tonight.
Well, I do wish you all the best, mate. I really hope it goes well for you. And I'm going to get Carl now before he disappears as well. So thank you very much. Cheers. So we'll have a quick word with Carl, if that's all right, mate. I keep saying quick. I'm going to get shot for saying quick word all the time. Right, so we've got Carl on the grid, and we've got him on inside row 7. So a little bit further back, so maybe keep out of trouble.
Yeah, hopefully. Trouble is, now we're going to go in the first corner. I might pop up the inside, and going down the net track, they're all going to be behind me, aren't they? So.
Unless they're all stuck in that first corner, because you never know, it could all be just a massive pile up again, couldn't it?
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll stop there.
And how's your tarmac form been this year? Because I've seen the car a few times and it's not been too bad actually, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, it's going well, really well actually, but it's had a few off means, but you always get that. Hopefully it's on it this weekend.
Excellent. And what do you do now because we've got a few hours, haven't we, until the racing starts? Are you sitting in the truck and just keeping yourself to yourself, or chatting to people? What are you going to be doing?
Just walk about.
Chilling out. Enjoy the day, yeah?
Yeah, trying to pass the time.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I do appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks for that. So I don't know who was doing that behind me. Oh, dear. Well, there we go. Okay, so we've got Chris Cowley is also on the grid as well. And Chris is starting on inside row 5. So let me just see where Chris is and see if I can have a word with Chris. Is Chris around? He's getting ready. All right. Okay, I'll come back in a bit. Yeah, I'll come back in a bit. So Chris is just a bit busy at the moment, so we will come back in a moment. So we've had a word with Lee, and we're going to go over to the Waymans area, because they all seem to be all together. Actually, what we will do is we'll just did say we're going to have talk about the Let's Feds Cancer charity that's here today, that's very much part of the World Final. They are selling the calendars, so I'm just wondering if anyone would like to give a plug to the calendars at all. Would anyone like to say anything on Facebook Live? Anybody? No? Somebody want to plug it? Okay, so
come and get the calendar.
If you just let the people at home know what it's all about.
The calendar is 29 ladies that got together to support breast, cervical and ovarian cancer. It's a stock car related themed calendar. All the ladies throughout the months follow the stock car calendar. Brilliant.
And all that goes to the Let's Fest Cancer is the hashtag as well for social media.
Yeah, any pictures from today, hashtag send a strength selfie or hashtag Let's Fest Cancer. We love them, and we'll keep passing them on.
And for those who are actually watching live in the stadium, whereabouts are you in the pits, and how much is it?
The calendar is £15 and we are located between Jacqueline Ellis and Lee Fairhurst. Big pink tent.
And that's just behind the stand on the home straight, of course, for people watching. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Hope you managed to sell them out, etc. Of course. Oh, and your cakes were really nice. We had one before.
Brilliant.
Gorgeous. Thank you. Right. Okay. So we'll just go to the Waymans now, over this end. We've got Neil as well. So is Neil sat somewhere? I'll be around a bit. Neil is not there.
That's the Dutch lad.
Oh, that's the Dutch lad. Sorry, I thought it was Neil Scriven actually, but it's not. It's the Dutch guy.
12.
I thought that was 12. I'll be about half an hour-ish, mate. Yeah, all right. So where are we? Where's Danny? Just looks like.
If you're just doing the grid, it's JJ
and Frankie, right? Okay, so let's get.
Danny's in the Ponzi.
Let's see where JJ and Frankie are. So can we see them anywhere? They're usually around. This is, as I've said before, the hard bit is trying to find people, see where they are. No, not here. Do you know where they are?
Frank's at Phoebe's car.
Right, okay, that'll do, thank you. So let's just get in the way of everybody and look for Frank, and if we can I just squeeze past. Sorry, I'm coming the wrong way, do apologise, sorry. Right, where are we? So where's he gone? Oh, he's here, right, okay. Oh, you got a Liverpool top on. Why have you got that on, for God's sake?
Why have I got that on? Why wouldn't I have that on?
Part-time fans. Anyway, so...
Part-time?
Hey, I'm a Blackpool fan.
32 years isn't part-time, is it?
I can't talk being a Blackpool fan, can I?
Oh, okay. Right.
So we're here for the World Final, mate. So it's got the biggest...
Okay.
Biggest day of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Superb, yeah. Good crowd of people here. The weather's been kind. Should be good atmosphere, really good.
And how was the car in practice? Because it's the first time I've seen it live, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's good. Feels good. Not the fastest car out there, but it hasn't got the money to be the fastest per lap. Yeah. But it's consistent, very consistent, and the front bumper works really good. So
brilliant.
Fine.
And we had to talk, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago about how far back you're starting, which could be a good thing for you.
Yeah, definitely. It's just going to kick off. You know what I mean? And it is. I realised last night watching it. It's just going to be. I mean, I've been very, very surprised if nothing happens.
Right.
So obviously, still got to stop clean, even from round 7. We've got to stop clean and get in. The car's fast enough to get up there for definite. You know what I mean? It's not the fastest car out there, but it's got very good sometimes. You know, it'll keep doing them times all day. That's what we went for.
Brilliant. I've got lots of people to talk to, mate, so thank you very much for that. That's all you get today, yeah. 2 minutes each.
Good, I haven't been here to slag anybody up, bro. What the hell?
Maybe at the next one. Maybe at the next one. All right, mate, thanks for that. Cheers, thank you. Right, okay, so let's get on to see if we can find JJ anywhere as well. Let's see. No, can't see him. Can't see. Has he disappeared? Can't find JJ. JJ's just come out of the truck. If I can squeeze past and get to JJ in the truck. I'll just muddle past here. Where is he? JJ, you alright, mate? Just 1 minute, if you don't mind, sorry.
Alright.
I'm not doing bad, mate, not doing bad. So we're here at last for you today.
Pardon?
We're here at last on the World Final day for you.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long time coming, managed to get through in the semi, really happy about that, and just see how the race goes. No one can predict a winner. I mean, you know, no one's got a bad chance. We're all in the race. I'd imagine there'll be a few go out, but we'll just see how it goes.
Well, I was just having a look at, I wasn't being rude, I was just having a look at where you are on the grid, and I was just talking to your dad as well. He's a bit further back, and he's maybe thinking that might be a bit of a positive, so you're not stuck in all that stuff that might happen on the first couple of corners.
Yeah, possibly. We'll just have to see how it goes. I mean, no one can say how the race is going to go. We all know how it went last time. It was chaos at the front, but it might be different this time. I'd imagine it will probably still be chaos. Hopefully, starting where I start, you want to see a few crashes in front.
Oh yeah.
But we'll just see how it goes.
Well, I just say 1 or 2 of the drivers are saying they want to race as a stock car, and 1 or 2 are saying they will race as a banger. So that's quite leaving it open to interpretation, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, like, you're always going to get a lot of contact in this race, and you're always going to get people trying to win it on the first bend. Whether or not I try and pile them in the first bend, or whether or not I try to get round by myself, and we'll just have to see how it goes.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for that. I know I got you on the hop then, but thanks so much. Cheers. Right, okay, so let's see who we've got left to talk to. I'll just squeeze past everybody and get out of the way and leave them working. Thank you, lads. Cheers for that. So I'll just completely get out of the way, and we're going to go and have a word with Ricky. I'm just going to check our list of people we spoke to already. So we've got Mr. Gilbank, Chris Cowley's over this end as well. So let's go and have a quick word with, see if Chris is available. And yes, again, I've said quick word, so apologies there. It's just something I've got to try and snap out of. So hopefully Chris will be available. And let's see where he is. Just 1 second. Is he ready yet? Is he there? So yeah, I do like talking to Chris because he's quite honest in what he says, but it looks like he's not here. So okay, so what we'll do, have we got anyone else up at this end of the pits that we need to talk to?
Danny's on the other side.
So we're just having a look.
Dan and Gilbank are both over there.
Gilbank over the other side as well. So we'll go and see if we can find Mark Gilbank, and we'll have a word with him. And hopefully we'll get Dan Johnson as well. So let's go down this end. Then what we'll do, once we've spoken to the actual qualifiers, we'll, like I said, try and have a word with the consolation guys as well. And so it looks like we're going to have to wait our turn because we've got the Premier Sporter also here as well. So we'll just wait a second with Dan.
It's next to Stuart, I think. So we need to go back over there.
Yeah, we'll go that way. Yeah, I can see him there. So we're going to have a word with him.
Why don't you go to the front first and come back to that?
No, it's okay. Just wait a sec. So yeah, we're just waiting for Premier Sport to do their thing. Hopefully I can ask him different questions than what we're doing in a moment, but I don't want Dan to disappear. If I walk away and I don't find him again, I would like to have a quick word with Dan because he's a top lad who has managed to have a chat with us previously. He's always good for a quick chat, so we'll just be a second. Looks like Premier Sport stealing all my questions as well, actually. So, no, I think Premier Sport are doing a cracking job with the promotion that they do give to the sport. Unfortunately, sometimes they are a bit funny with the actual schedules that they do. But the guys who actually work here on the front line, the cameramen, Richard on the mic as well, they do a really good, excellent job. So we'll just keep it one more moment, and then we'll get in there. So it's just a bit of a feeling like we're on the F1 GP, isn't it? Waiting for those German TV presenters to get out of the way. Just be one more moment. So as those of you who don't know Skegness, we've got a massive pit area here. So as you can see, we've got all the cars throughout both fields. We go far and wide to the other end of the field at the stadium as well. Some of the cars, like I said, will be going on the grid walk momentarily, which shouldn't be too long. Right, so it looks like he's just finished. Dan, can you jump in as well if you don't mind? So I've been patient. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, good. Yeah, really good. We've just had to do a few alterations to the bumpers on the car. I know Nigel had to do that last year, and obviously this year I'm the spot ball, so obviously they think it's necessary for my bumpers to be bang on with the mill. Right. But anyway, we're sorry now. Rob really kindly lent us his big fancy generator that he has on site. So Rob's actually put it off for me and virtually done it for me. So yeah, hats off to Rob speaking. I know a lot of people criticised him for no chairs and no food and things, but at the end of the day, the man's got to earn a living. This is his livelihood now. He's got to make a go in. Every penny that he's earning with the luxury he's spending on the site and the stadium. So let's all get behind him and support him. And with looking how many people are here today, hopefully it's good numbers, and he's going to invest it into the stadium. So yeah.
Yeah, because it does feel like it's a bit of a buzz this year. I think we were talking about it during the week that Ipswich was a little bit, I don't want to say damp squid, but it just didn't feel like a World Final. This is a bit of a buzz around the stadium today.
Yeah, definitely, and the cars are going on the World Finalists. The cars are going on the centre green, so all the kids and people that really don't know the drivers to the cars can come down, meet the drivers and put the driver to the car. So yeah, it's good really.
Oh, excellent. And I did see you in practice the first one, and you seem to be on rails, mate. You did seem really quick. So are you happy with how the car's feeling?
Yeah, a lot of been practicing the last couple of weeks, but we just haven't had the time. We've been really busy. So, but sometimes practicing can make you go backwards because you feel like it's not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. And tonight it's going to be a completely different track to racing on in the week. When the sun's out, the sun's gone in, it's going to be probably a bit greasy the track. It'll be a completely ball game. So we've just left it as it was, and we'll take it as it comes.
Brilliant. Well, I hope you enjoy, mate. You're on my dark horse, to be honest. I shouldn't say that live on here, but yeah, you're on my dark horse. I really hope it goes well for you, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Brilliant, thank you. Cheers. Right, so we've got Mark Gilbank as well, who's up at this end, and I think he is one of the last on the grid that we need to talk to before they go to Parc Fermé sort of situation. So we'll see if we can have a quick word with Mark now. So Mark, you got the black mean machine out again.
Yep, looking good. Once a year we turn it out for a run round.
And how was it going in practice?
It's not too good really. This is basically a field car, and you know we're up against it with all these fancy downhill cars. But we're building one to compete with them soon. So you know, next year, I'm not saying scale next year, but next year, you know, generally racing should be in a better position.
Excellent. And it does look a smart machine. I think I said this to you last year actually. The paintwork on it's awesome, mate.
It's a well turned out car. We do a lot of work to it, and just how we present them and the level of finish that we've got is second to none.
And are you doing Northampton tomorrow?
Unfortunately not, no. I'm going to regroup, get ourselves together and spend a bit more time in Aliam's car and do what I can.
Okay. And you're on row 4, I believe? Row 4 inside. So I know it's hard to say what you think might happen, so what's your thoughts about the first couple of corners?
I hope to survive them, you know, in a way that we've still got all wheels on, and then just enjoy the race, because I don't think I can compete over 25 laps with it. Like I said, at the proper time on cars, but I'll do my best.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time. Do appreciate it. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Right. Okay. So who we got left to talk? Who we got left to talk to on the? Who was on the World Final grid then? So my producer here is just letting me know.
Dowson,
Right.
Jackson, and
Right. So we'll go down this end because I know we got Ricky Wilson down here, and. Right. Okay. Doesn't matter. Right, so we're going to have a word with Ricky. Ricky's starting on row 10, and it looks like he's done his usual and disappeared. Is Ricky around? Has he disappeared again? I'm sure he watches it and sees when I come over, and then he disappears. Yeah, I'm coming back in a minute, don't tell him. Okay. Alright, so let's have a... John Dowson was over this way as well. Who?
101.
Okay, so we've got John Dowson looking like there's some work going on. Let's see what's happening there. So what's happening, mate? What's going on?
We're just changing the gears.
Right, okay, so it's just something you felt in practice, you just didn't feel right or something?
Yeah, that's all it was, yeah, just minor adjustments.
And whose car are you using today? Because I know you were looking around for a car on social media and stuff, weren't you, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, we were, yeah. Richard Howard offered to use the car.
Oh.
It's his tarmac car, he hasn't used it a lot this year, so most people probably haven't seen it around. Yeah, we're going to give that a go tonight.
Right. So your tarmac form this year, I think we talked about it previously, haven't we? It's not something usually on, is it, tarmac?
No, it's not, no. I did one half a season in F1 on tarmac a few years ago. Apart from that, we haven't really done it. We've done one meeting this year, that was a semi-final.
So it's just all about enjoying it and just see how well you can do?
Yeah, it is, yeah. We've never driven the car before today, so we can't expect too much, but we'll just try and get around and see how we can go.
Brilliant. Well, I hope you enjoy, mate. I hope it's a good one for you. Enjoy the day. Cheers, thank you. Okay. Bobby, is he on the grid? Yeah, right. So we've got Bobby's on the grid, so we're going to run over to this area now. While this is keeping me fit and I'm running out of things to say between drivers. So we're going to get over to Bobby's. Like I said, those who know Skegness, the pits are really spread out today. I was really hoping that they were going to put all the world finalists together, actually, because it would have made my job a heck of a lot easier. But he's over here somewhere, so, and he's not here, so he's not here over this end, he's disappeared. Right, so I think what we'll do is we've got a couple of the world finalists left to get, which is Ricky Wilson, said he would have a quick ring with us, and 372 as well. But he's right at the other end as well. We've got Chris Cowley to have another word, and Neil as well. So let's go back this way, just see if Ricky's come back from disappearing. Hope he has. Just wondering where Neil Scriven is then. Actually, I don't know where he was parked up. I really need to lose some weight. No, I shouldn't have said that, sorry guys. Yeah, I think I was really hoping that they would put all the Formula 1 drivers together, actually, which might have been a nice thing to do, to have everyone there. So we're just looking for Ricky now, and he's still disappeared, so I am going to kill him. So Bradley as well, but like I said, we're just going for the world final. So we're going to go back over to Tristan. Might be coming back now, is he? Is he on the grid? Yeah, so we're waiting for Tristan to come back then.
Yeah, it's called moving.
Okay, so let's just wait for Tristan to come over. Looks like he's had it weighed, checking out the balance. So Tristan's on row 13 on the outside, so we'll just wait for him to come over and see if we can have a chat with Tristan. Oh, we'll get out of the way, because I don't want to get run over. So it's just, there we go. We'll just wait for him to climb out of course, and we'll have a quick chat with Tristan if we can. So Tristan, world final day, how are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, first time, so it should be good.
And how was practice for you?
It was good, yeah. Made a few alterations and it got better, so happy.
Excellent. Now, last time somebody started near the back at Skegness, he actually won it. and I believe you're on row about 12, 13, somewhere like that. So it's a piece of cake, isn't it?
No, I think it'll be a different time, different ball game this time. But I think there could be a pile-up though. But I'm just trying to not be in it.
Well, that's it. Well, just let them all pile up first corner. You just drop back, and then on restart, your car's perfect.
Yeah, I'll just try and take it easy and see what happens.
Brilliant. Well, I really hope you enjoyed it today, mate. I do appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much. Cheers for that. Excellent. Thank you. Cheers. Right. Right. No, that's the Dutch lad, isn't it?
No, I think it's Bobby. I think Bobby was
he? Right. Okay. So it's a little bit confusing sometimes when you got the Dutch lads with the same number, and I'm just looking at roofings at the moment, trying to find the other couple of drivers. We just need to finish speaking to. So any questions you guys have got, please do send me a text or send me a message on here.
Yeah,
I am trying to read some of them, but it's difficult to do 27 things at once. So yeah, we'll have a see if Bobby's all right just for a quick minute. See what he's doing. I don't want to interrupt if the driver's busy, so we'll just wait a second and see what if there's anything that we can wait to see. Really appreciate. Yeah, I'm going to try and speak to a couple of the Dutch lads in a moment. And we've got the New Zealand lads have said they'll have a word as well, which will be great. But we'll just wait for Bobby one more moment. See if we can have a if we can have a quick look in and see what's going on. Okay, just a second here. So just a bit of delicate work going on the car. So we'll just take a moment. So yeah, we're going to have a word with the two New Zealand lads actually. They're over the other side. So yeah, because we were going to get one of them on the radio show on Thursday, which was William Humphreys, but unfortunately we just ran out of time. We had a lot of technical difficulties unfortunately on Thursday, internet, all that sort of stuff. So hopefully we can have a listen with him. Shortly. No, they've got the motorbike thing first. Sorry about that, guys. We're just trying to sort my timings out because they've got the foreign driver time trials coming on shortly, and we'll just wait one more second. So, that's all right. No, I don't like to interrupt. So drivers have got their jobs to do, and we can see the rest of the pit area up this end. As you can see, this is where a lot of the Dutch drivers are at the moment. Okay. Looks like he's probably nearly done with what he's doing. So I'll just see if I can stick my head in while he's working. Actually, just a little teething problem there, Bobby.
Yeah, just a little altering the belts. Just make sure they're tight for the first few corners.
And how are you looking forward to today?
Yeah, no, I'm well excited for it all, and just lapping all crowd up and all cheering, all booing. It's going to be great, isn't it? So.
And is this a car that's yours now? Have you borrowed it? What's the situation with the car?
No, I borrowed it with Foldings and Team Morphin, and I've been racing it in Venray a couple of times. It's going well. A few changes today, but nothing major, so give it a go. So.
Well, I'll leave you to, mate. I can see you're busy, so thanks very much for your time now, and enjoy the day. Yeah. All right. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Right. Okay. So who we got left on the grid to talk to now? Okay. So we'll try one more with Ricky. There's Ricky Lee, there we go, say hello. Alright, Ricky Lee. No, Ricky Lee's the guy who does all the points on the Facebook. Hey? Right, so we're going to go over, have a quick word with Colin Guzzi. Hey, right. See if we can get his thoughts on the day. Where's Colin starting? Colin is starting a little bit further back on the grid. Row 10 inside. So again, another driver who may, just wait and see what happens in front of him. Thank you. There's always one in there. Anyway, so let's see if Colin's available as well. There he is. Yeah, just have a quick word with Colin. Afternoon, mate, you alright?
You alright?
Looking forward to today?
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, a bit nervous, obviously, same as everybody else. Yeah, that's good.
And starting a little bit further back on row 10, is that a bit of a positive for you? Because there might just be a bit of a wreck fest up front first couple of corners.
It's guaranteed, isn't it? Yeah, there'll be a crash or two involved, but yeah, we just try and keep ourselves clean for the first few laps and see what happens, can't we? Yeah.
And how have you been doing on tarmac this year?
Haven't actually done that much, to be honest with you. I'm busy at work. It's hard for me to. I love the racing, but I can't always get away from work. Yeah. I've got a family as well. It's just a juggling act. I enjoy it when I can do it. Just can't do it every week. I'd love to, but I just can't.
Oh no, totally understandable. I keep forgetting I've got this microphone. Totally understandable, mate. The car looks awesome, mate. It really does. It looks a really good job. Ryan Harrison built one, by the looks of it.
Yeah, Ryan chassis had Axel's engine gearbox off what was my old tarmac car into that one. I have now actually converted my old tarmac car to a shale car now. I was just going to go down to one surface. I might still do that for next year, yeah. Just ain't got the time.
It's time, isn't it? Yeah, I understand. Well, really hope you enjoyed today, mate. It's all about just enjoying the full day as well, isn't it? Not just the race.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. Can't wait. Big crowd, be nice, wouldn't it?
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Cheers for your time and all the best today. Thank you. Cheers. So we're nearly done with the world guaranteed qualifiers anyway. So we've got Neil.
Cowley.
So Neil, are you alright, mate? How you doing?
Too bad, yeah.
So everything ready for the big one?
Yeah, it's all done. See where we end up, mate. It's all ready to go.
And how was practice?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, just gonna see what happens now. Didn't really practice with anyone English, so you can never really tell what your pace is like against the Dutch. But it was keeping up with the Dutch, so they had last night, so hopefully it should be good.
And we've got you down as down the row, where are we? 13, 14, somewhere down there?
Yeah.
So out of the way of the big pile up, maybe?
Maybe, you never know. You never know. Depends who's behind, doesn't it?
And how's your tarmac form been? That good?
Yeah, let's leave it there, shall we?
Alright, no worries, mate.
Let's leave it there.
Brilliant. Well, enjoy the day today, mate. All the best. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so all we've got left now is Chris Cowley, I think.
Ricky.
And Ricky Wilson, who I will get, and I will stand at his truck for the next hour until he comes out and talks to me, because I'm not letting him get away with it this year. Those who know about the crowdfunding, etc., as well, Ricky did contribute, which I was very, very appreciative of, as of everyone who contributed, of course. So, quick wave to Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Girls on side. So let's go a bit closer. Come on, there you go. Thank you very much. Thank you. So hopefully Chris Cowley will be ready now, and we can get him on the chats. Let's just see. Right. Okay. So just have it. Just jump in with Chris.
How you doing?
What are you doing having a shower in your truck? What's going on with that?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just freshening up really. It's a good day, and we did a bit of practicing, and now it's time to enjoy it. Just enjoying the moment, taking it all in, and yeah.
How did practice go then?
It stopped, it turned. It weren't as fast as what it was 2 weeks ago at Birmingham, but I don't think the fastest car's going to win today, to be honest with you. I think it's a matter of survival. I think the front bumper's as strong as anybody else's, and you know, that might just be enough to see us through.
Well, you are up there, aren't you, top 5-6 rows. You have got a couple of the Dutch entrants in there. Do you think they'll have any sort of influence, or will they just be along for the ride with everybody pushing behind them?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Dutch boys are a lot quicker now than what they were a few years ago. You know, we're all on the same tyres and what they put on. You know, and they're really coming on. The money that they're putting into the kit is certainly noticeable, and it's certainly bringing them to where the level of what they really ought to be at. They're going to have an influence. How much of an influence? I don't really know. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I think Lee proved it last time around here. Anyone on the grid can win it. You know, keep all four wheels pointing in the same direction. You've got a chance.
All the best today. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Right, so we're going to have a word with Jacqueline Ellis and a couple of the consolation semi-finalists now. So let's see where she is. Jacqueline's there. Jacqueline's there. Jacqueline. Jacqueline?
Hello?
You alright? Yeah? Are you doing in the photo or are you okay? Is Jacqueline in the photo first? So we'll just have to wait a second. So let's just have a quick word. Yeah, just your feelings about today, being on World Final Grid on the consolation semi. What are your hopes for the race?
I'm hoping to finish with all 4 wheels. I'm hoping to pass a couple of cars maybe. But to be honest, it's anything can happen. So you just got to, you know, stay tidy but use your bumpers, and that's what you can hope for, isn't it, really?
Well, your car has got pace because I saw you at Buxton, and it really does have the pace. And Lee can get lost, yeah. You don't want to know what he's doing. So yeah, the car really had some good pace because, of course, you won at Buxton, and you nearly won the final as well if it wasn't for him behind you.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's all fair as love and war, isn't it, when you're on track? But to be honest, Buxton is completely different. You know, and when we went out in practice just then, it didn't feel 100%. It felt like I was driving a bit of a sponge, which obviously is not good. But we've made a couple of changes, and we're just hoping for the best. We could have the fastest car out there, but if somebody goes for you, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
well, we do wish you all the best. Hope it really goes well for you, because it'd be good to have you on the grid on that World Final near the back. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
yeah, 100%. You know what could happen from the back? Don't
Well, yes, yeah, you've got to live up to it, haven't you? Yeah. All right, cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. Right, okay, so we just have go over to Phoebe as well. Phoebe's usually okay for this, so we'll see what Phoebe's up to now, if she's there. Phoebe around, can't see her. No, we won't talk to Danny because these looks pretty busy actually. They are all around the car just seeing what's going on, so can't see Phoebe anywhere. I was hoping to get a word with Phoebes. Carl, you haven't seen Phoebe, have you?
Nah.
Has she disappeared again somewhere? Or where is she? Right, alright mate, cheers. She's avoiding me again. Cheers, thank you. Right, okay. So, right, Ricky Wilson, I'm coming for you. So, you better be there if you're watching this, mate. So let's go over and sneak up. There he is, I've just seen him. Right, I'm going to get him. So, give me 1 minute, guys. This is 16, 17 stone of fat running. And I've just seen him. And there's no way he's getting away this time. So, got you at last, mate. God, I'm knackered. You made me run all that way now. So, back row the grid, basically.
Well, there's not a lot we're going to do from there, I don't think, but you never know, do you? So
somebody won it there last time here, mate.
Yeah, no, easy tarmac specialist. I'm more of a shield spinner around that, so.
But that just shows you about in the semi-final, just keeping going can get you through, can't it? Because you were the last finisher, weren't you? Just by keeping going.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You know, you have to be in it to win it and keep going, and then you're in the top 10, aren't you? So you never know what's going to happen today, do you? No. So we'll just smile and keep going. And the aim of the today is, and we've all bet on this, is don't hit the wall. If we don't hit the wall, then we're laughing.
You're happy. Yeah.
If we finish, then we'll be over the moon. So.
Brilliant. And I was just going to ask you about, obviously being at the back, you can see what's going on in front of you. Do you think it's going to be a wreck fest, or what do you think? Because some are saying yes, some are saying no.
Personally, I'd like it to be a wreck fest.
Okay.
But no, I don't think it's going to be like this time. I think they're going to have maybe the last stages.
Yeah.
I think then they might, or something's just going to switch, and then it's just going to be
hell for leather. Or something, yeah.
Everybody's just going to lose the plot, and then hopefully we come through and finish it third.
Yeah. Well, as a mutual fan, to be honest, the one last year was for me a banger race. It wasn't a stock car race. It was too much, you know. You don't mind the hits and things, but for me it was virtually every corner there was a massive hit going in, and for me that was just a bit over the top.
Yeah, well, sometimes they're unpredictable, aren't they? You just see how it unfolds, don't you? So, and that's what we'll do today.
Excellent. Well, I really hope it goes well, all right for you, and don't hit the wall then, of course. All right, mate, and cheers for that. Thanks very much. Cheers, thank you. Okay, so let's get the thoughts of some drivers who are not in the World Final grid itself. We're just going to have a look at the list here as well. Unfortunately, those of you who want to speak to the Dutch in New Zealand, they're actually out on track at the moment for the time trials. So we've got, we'll go to Bradley and Paul. Okay, we'll have a talk to Paul. So Paul's in the consolation semi-final. So we'll see if Paul will have a quick word. Yeah, okay. So just with Paul Harrison, consolation semi-final, mate. That's not right, is it?
I haven't done so many of them, have I? No, I've just managed to qualify, fortunately, most of them, and this is it's new territory, really. But here you go, we'll go and give it a go.
But on tarmac, the talk is, because it's in graded order, it's going to be a bit tough for the star guys to get to the front, because there's some quick guys in these lower grades, isn't there?
Yeah, I reckon they're lower graders for a reason, though, aren't they? I intend catching them up.
You said
what
that.
It's like. Yeah.
Well, you said that, not me.
They are good, some of them. There's no doubt about it. Some of them are perhaps undergraded, and it's going to be hard work because they've got pace. But we'll do our best, get our head down, and hopefully we'll catch them and sort it.
Well, let's hope we get you on that World Final grid, because it'd be good to have you back on there.
It'd be nice. I'd prefer Bradley to qualify him, if I'm honest. I've had my day, I've had loads of fun and been lucky enough to win it one time, so I'm happy to be here and enjoying the day, and it's a chance to come to a World Final without having the butterflies.
Yeah.
Just looking forward to the meeting.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Well, hope it goes well today, mate. Cheers. Bradley's disappeared, hasn't he? I can't see him, so I was hopefully going to get Bradley, but thanks for that, Paul. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I'm getting everybody's away here, so I'm looking for... I think Bradley has disappeared, because I do like to have a chat with Bradley. He's pretty good on having a word with us. Let's go over to, let's have a think, who else are we going to be looking for then?
Ashley England's right in front of you.
So we've got Ashley England, number
346.
346, so we're going to have a word with Ashley. Now, I'm terrible with names and numbers. You wouldn't have thought I've been watching this sport since 1974. I haven't got a clue who anybody is. So we'll just go over to Ashley. I just want to check the battery situation. And yeah, we're doing okay on the battery. So Ashley, around? Yeah, hi mate, you okay? How are you, mate? So consolation semi-final, how do you think that's going to go for you?
Hopefully well. The car's been going a lot better lately, so hopefully we'll have a good race and get in.
Excellent. And the practice, how did that go for you earlier?
I didn't get here in time for practice. I didn't know it was on, so we left home and we got stuck in a bit of traffic. But yeah, we didn't know there was any practice, so we'll see.
Excellent. And how's your tarmac form been this season then?
Well, at the start of the year, really good, and then we found an issue with our tyre pressure gauge. It was reading 6 psi wrong. So as of late, we started going really well. In Venray, we found that out, and it started going really well. We've done well at last Birmingham, and so we'll see how it goes.
Brilliant. Well, wish you all the best today, mate. Thanks very much for your time. Excellent.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Okay. So it looks like the time trialists are coming back. So we've got New Zealand 2 over, who is Adam Joblin. Watch your back. So Adam Joblin from New Zealand. So we'll see if we can jump in and have a second with him, of course. So let's just let him take his helmet off and bits off first, and we'll see if we can have a word with him. So we've got a couple of lads who've come over from New Zealand, of course, Adam Joblin and William Humphreys. So let's see if we can have a word with Adam. Okay, so we'll just have a quick word. So cheers for this, Adam. We're live on Facebook, so thanks very much for doing this.
No problem.
How are you finding UK racing?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's definitely a lot different from what we're used to in New Zealand. You know, it's a lot to take in and a lot to learn, and we'll never stop learning. You know, we're lucky to have a couple of runs before today, and it's all definitely helping.
And did you race last night?
Yeah, we had a run last night. Unfortunately, with the weather, it's a little bit wet, but it definitely levelled the field out a bit more, and we had a pretty good run last night. We were reasonably fast in the first two, but just got caught up in silly little incidents, and then we had a good run in the final, and we were leading for the majority of the race, and then unfortunately just made the wrong decision coming up behind some back markers and got held up, and that was enough for one of the red tops to come through and send us wide, and unfortunately dropped back to second, but overall we're wrapped, and we're really pleased with how we're going, and we're not embarrassing ourselves, so that's the main thing.
Excellent. And for those that don't know what you race in New Zealand, what's the sort of stuff you do over there?
raced a super stock back in New Zealand, so I guess it's similar sort of class as the Formula 1 over here. Cars are built a bit more sturdy than these things and a lot more contact back home. Smaller engines, we're running 4 litre V8s. We're running a Nissan V8 in my car at home. We're pushing around 500 horsepower in those, so not too bad off a little small V8. But yeah, definitely a lot different. We only run on clay back in New Zealand, so you know it's our rev range in our cars we're on it the whole time pretty much. Whereas on these things, especially in the middle of the corner, you're right off it, and it feels bloody slow in the corner, but slow as fast.
Yeah. Excellent. And have you just had the time trials now?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I think Mick just said that we got 3rd fastest, so yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I can look at it both ways. Being up in that front, that 3rd row was a bit daunting, I think. So, but we made a little mistake in our second run in the first corner, just running a bit deep and locked it up and ran a bit wide, and that was enough to kill the lap really. So, we got the pace. I think it'll just be a matter of surviving. I think.
So I think I've just had a quick look, being 3rd fastest, which should put you on the inside row 6. So maybe just a little bit away from that big push that usually happens with a UK World Final. You usually get the first couple of rows go into fence. Maybe that's your time to get up on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, I've been lucky enough to attend a few World Finals in the past, and that's generally what happens. So looking at it, it's probably not a bad thing. We're on the inside, so that's positive, and we'll go away from it.
Well, that's not official, that's just what I think it might be, but yeah, I'm sure they'll let you know.
Yeah,
but awesome for that, mate. Thank you very much. Anybody else you'd like to say hello to at home, anyone?
I just really want to thank the Davidson family for the use of the car. It's an awesome car, and we're definitely not struggling for speed out there. I want to thank all our family and crew that have come over and supported us this weekend. I think there's 11 of us that have come over. All of our sponsors back in New Zealand have come to get it here. There's lots to name, and I really can't thank them enough. Hopefully we can put on a good show for them.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for your time. I wish you all the best. Really do. Thank you. Cheers. Okay, so that's let's have a word with William if we can. Have a quick word. Are you okay to have a word, William, on Facebook Live?
Hi.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you for coming over for a start. So how was your trip over? Was it all right?
Yeah, it's a long way, but no, it's all worth it. Now we're finally here.
And how are you finding driving one of these?
Completely different to our style. I've only ever raced on clay and dirt before.
Yeah.
First time on tarmac was Birmingham the other week, and yeah, second meeting on tarmac now, so big learning curve.
And what do you usually race over there then?
Well, super stocks over there. They're same weight as these, a lot stronger cars, but yeah, only race on dirt, no concrete over there.
Right, okay. And how did the time trial go for you?
I haven't actually heard it. Someone said it at 14.1, which doesn't sound too bad, I guess.
Okay.
I haven't actually heard the results yet.
No, I've not, to be honest myself. Did you race last night?
Yeah, we had a go last night, but yeah, completely different track again tonight, being dry, so another learning curve. But we're going to just try to adapt to it as fast as we can, because yeah, next race is quick.
I just want to apologise because we tried to get you on the radio show on Thursday as well, but we ran out of time. We had loads of technical problems, so unfortunately we couldn't get you on. We really wanted you on as well, which was a shame. Is there anyone back at home you want to say hello to who might be watching? I believe there's a couple of New Zealand Facebook groups are watching this at the moment.
Yeah, just a big thanks to everyone who helped get us here, especially machinery specialists, making the sponsor of the trip. The Speedway Club are a big help with this. Yeah, all my sponsors, everyone's helped out. Get along to our Facebook page, Humphrey's Racing, and yeah, give it a like.
Well, all the best today. I hope it goes well for you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Cheers. Right, okay, so that's the New Zealand lads just giving their impression and indication of what's going on. There's Stuart just calling some of the cars. We're going to try and get a couple of Dutch gentlemen as well. We've been advised to just give me 1 second. Whereabouts are they, the Dutch people? Remember?
One of them's over there, and I don't know where the other two are.
Right,
I only saw them on track.
Okay. Right, so who are we looking for?
H12, H38 and H22.
Right, so we'll just see if those three guys are over here. Just see what time it is. Because I will be finishing when I go over to Nigel, of course. Just see if anybody's got any more comments. For the person who's asked me if I'm going live for the race, no I'm not. Premier Sports are recording here, so there'll be no live streaming on the Oval family page while Premier Sports are filming meetings. And I wouldn't go live anyway, to be honest, because I'd like to watch the racing myself as well. So we don't think H12 and H38, H22 are down this end. So we're going to go back over this way now and see if we can find them back this way. So it's tough trying to find everybody. Just have a quick one with Richard actually, because he's actually in the car to Pascal, which is good. So quick one, Richard. I know you're not racing, but your car is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I can see you've let Pascal race it.
Yeah, he's doing a bit better than me, to be honest.
I wasn't expecting that, mate.
Yeah,
actually,
I wasn't either. I got here just in time for the first race yesterday.
Okay.
He struggled a little bit, but it's first time in the car. And then in the second race, I got him to second, and he was loving it. He was great.
Brilliant.
And then he got put in the final, so stock car race.
So that's welcome to UK racing, yeah?
Yeah. He's over the moon. He's happy with it. So
Brilliant.
I'm happy.
And how's it feeling being a driver but not actually racing today? You're just taking all the atmosphere in and just enjoying yourself today?
Yeah, it's different because I'm not racing myself. Last year we had a lot of engine issues, so I didn't really get enjoyment out of it last year, but this year it's better. He's doing every race.
He's doing every race.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
hopefully I can race it tomorrow.
Right, well, we're going to try and have a word with him. Is that behind you? Or is he disappeared? Is that his brother or someone?
That's his brother.
He looks very similar, doesn't he, actually? I was hoping to have a word if he's around. Has he disappeared? Yeah. Alright, we'll find him later anyway, but cheers for your time. Thanks very much. Cheers. Okay, I'm sure we'll see Pascal. He's very easy to spot. He's a tall, one of the tallest people I've ever met, to be honest, actually. He's so let's see if we can find the couple of Dutch lads we need to speak to. So H12 and H. Right, so 12, 22 and 38. So let's go back over this way and see if we can find them. Okay, so let's have a notice over here. So I hope all your guys are enjoying the extended video that we're doing today. Again, apologies if the signal keeps sticking. Just going to change batteries, if you bear with me 1 second. So let's pop that in there. Yeah. Right, okay, so what's H12 called, sorry? Everett. Right. So that's me being very rude, actually not knowing who these people are. H22, so that as well. So we'll see if we can get Bart. Just say I think they might be having something to eat. Just give me 1 second. Sorry. Is Bart around? Bart, sorry. Hi. Oh, I do apologise. I didn't know you eating. Do apologise. I'm on Facebook Live.
No problem.
How are you, mate? How are you? Do you have a good trip over? Did you have a good trip over?
Yes, very, very nice.
Brilliant.
The whole family and the whole team, very good trip.
Brilliant. And how did the racing go last night for you?
A little bit difficult for us. We have no farm experience, so the wet track was a little bit difficult for us. We had a setup for dry, and then it rained.
Well, that's the UK for you, mate. Rains all the time here. Yeah. So yeah, it is meant to be a dry night tonight, so that might be a bit of a positive for you.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope to finish. That's the main thing. Yes.
And how did the time trials just go for you then?
No, the best last time 11.
Right, 11.
So I'm in the back on the grid, but I'm not so. I'm happy with it.
Well, I was going to say that could be a good thing.
Yeah.
Because the last World Final here, there was a massive pile up on the first corner, you see. So if you hold back, you might be get through it scathe free.
You can wait a little bit, and you can see, you can overlook, and hopefully maybe able to finish.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed today.
Yes,
I really do,
very
and
much.
good luck for the race. And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Okay, so let's look at the next one. Okay, so that's Bart's there, and we've got the driver for... Is Louvre anywhere? The driver? Driver? Oh, hiya, we're on Facebook Live, mate. How are you?
Hello,
Good. How are you? So how was practice in the time trials for you?
Time trial was shit. The car was pushing like hell, so disappointed.
And how did the racing go last night?
Last night was going better every heat, but the car is not ready yet for the World Final, so we have to wait and see.
And whereabouts are you on the grid then? Do you know where you are?
I think on the back, so...
Well, I've just said to over there, that could be a good thing, because there's a big pile up here last time, so maybe it might help you being further back at the start.
Oh yeah, you never can tell. You never can tell. See what happens.
See what happens. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Cheers for your time. Thank you. Okay, so just see if we've got any other drivers that we can talk to now. Okay. Oh, let's go over to the sergeants and Russell Cooper as well then, because I always like to talk to Russell. So we'll have a good chat with Russell and the sergeants as well. So I really don't know how long this has been going on for, so I hope you guys are not getting too bored watching. Hope you're all enjoying the atmosphere building up here at the World Championships, of course, the World Final, which seems to have a good buzz about the place, and there's even people trying to start off in the pit. Go to Russell Cooper over the other end. Russell has the most cameras I've ever seen on a car. Excuse me. He has got tons of them. So, hey mate, how you doing? So, let's see where he is. So, let's have a look. Okay, so I've just been there. So, come to the truck. Good afternoon. Oh, we're going to go back. Gotta go the other way. Oh yeah, we're going to put the sponsors on. So let's get the sponsors on for him first. Oh my God.
I want to be interviewing
there we go.
advertising at the same time, do we?
We have to call you Lewis Hamilton, aren't we?
Here we are.
There we go.
Phone number.
There we go.
That's the number.
There we go. No, awesome, Russell. Awesome, mate. Thank you for your time for this. So, World Final day.
Yep.
How's the atmosphere for you?
Oh, it's good fun, yeah. It's been nice to pit round and it's nearly all gone. You can have a sweet.
I'll have one in a minute, cheers.
Yeah, we had loads of pit round and it's been great fun. Everyone's been chatting away and everyone's wishing me luck for this consolation semi. I'm at the front and we'll see what happens. Just see if I get around the first corner, I'll be happy.
Yeah. Well, it's you don't mind me saying, it's a shame it's on tarmac for you.
Yeah, I prefer it on shale, you know. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had a shale semi yet. I wouldn't mind a shale semi. At least then I can give myself a chance.
Yeah.
This is the tarmac car, so you know it should be right. But I'm having to use it for both services.
Okay. Yeah. But I think the talk is, because it's in graded order, some of these top lads are not going to have it their own way, are they, in the Conti semi? Because you've got some quick guys up front.
Yeah, I think possibly the yellows, the blues, they've all got good cars now. Yeah. So I reckon the red's going to struggle to get through, isn't they? Yeah. There's only two places as well, so that'd be me and one other. I don't know who that'll be.
My Nigel, of course.
Oh, you're
my Nigel, because I've not even been over there yet. I should be working on car now, but I've not been over yet. And I'm just saying to viewers that I've not seen as many cameras on one car in all my life. Jordan's got them everywhere, hasn't he?
Now. Have you seen the latest?
I haven't seen the new one.
You're going to have to come down here.
Oh right, okay. Have we got done
here? Look, this under here. So this one down here. I welded this one on last night. All right. Now. That's what we call the suicide cam. Okay? Yes. I believe that might not last the day, but
or the first lap, maybe.
Jordan's got many
Many cameras on many cars. You know, JC Production, he's doing really well with them. Little advert there. Can we just get a little wing shot?
Yeah, of course.
JC Production, to make sure everyone knows what that is as well. Yeah, that is my son.
You're doing well. You're doing well on this.
Yeah, good stuff. He's got lots of cameras on lots of cars. He's been putting some cameras on cars for Premier Sports as well. I think he's got 3 cameras on cars for Premier as well. So yeah, he's doing very well, and he's put a lot of money into it, a lot of time, a heck of a lot of time into it, and people do thank him for it as well.
Yeah. Excellent. And if you don't get through, obviously you're going to, but if you don't, who's your money on?
Old mate next door.
Yeah,
he's not here at the moment, but yeah, I reckon Smithy's blooming good. He's just like his old man.
Yeah,
you know, he's spitting who's his old man driving. So yeah, I reckon he's going to do it.
It's his turn, you think?
He's good enough. Yeah. He'll do it. He'll do it.
No, do appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I better get the sponsor on the back of the car as well. You never mentioned that, did you? Is it the same as the front? I'll put it on the back anyway. So you got all the sponsorship on there. It's
we get Oipler.
We're going to.
Hey, we're up for
I can't get
contract renewal on Oipler. That's the end of this year, right? So we need to get Oipler on here as well. Gotcha. We've got to make sure this. Hello, Russ at Oipler. Yes, we want to have your sponsorship again for next year. Thank you very much.
No, probably else. You're going to call you Lewis Hamilton, I think, because that's all he does, sort of thing, isn't it? And there we go. They've got the sponsor on the back as well, of course. There we go. Right, well, cheers for that, Russell. Do appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I'll come get a sweet in a minute when I finish.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
Still got
right.
quite a lot to go. Yeah.
Have we? Well, we're going to have to cut it a bit, I think.
Do you want to tell you we've got left?
So we're going to go over to the sergeants. Anybody over this end? Right. Who's over this end?
Austin's right over there. Buddle's there.
Are they in the consolation? Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Mark around? If he's not around, I'm going to have to move on. Yeah, unfortunately Mark's not around, so I'm going to have to move on. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time now. Do appreciate everybody who's been watching today. Be on the usual places, which is on YouTube, probably tomorrow night now by the time I get home, unless there's free Wi-Fi at the hotel, then I'll put it on tonight. You'll have it on Stuxnet as well, and we'll have it on there as soon as possible for you guys that are not on. Well, obviously if you're not on the Ovo family page you won't be watching this anyway, but I will try and put it on Stuxnet as quick as I can. It is a case where I have to start thinking about my day job, as we've got 2 cars today. We've got Nigel and Jake are racing today, so it's going to be all hands to the cars, of course. So let's go over this way. I've spoken to Matt Newson actually, but Matt's usually a busy guy. So let's get Finn and Mark, I think. So where are they? Where are we? So we'll just have a quick word with Finn now. So we'll just let him come over. Don't bang your head, mate. Don't bang your head. So consolation semi-final, I believe.
Yeah, back outside yellow for that one. So.
Okay, but you're in a quick car.
It handles really well at the minute. It ain't quite as quick as Dad. He's come back now and he's had a play and he's quick. So we just try to find a bit more speed out of it, and then hopefully we get on well.
So Sergeant 1-2?
Probably not. We'll try. But I think Dad's got quite a good chance this time if he wants to, if he's feeling it.
Okay. And I've just been asking a couple of the others, if you weren't to get through, obviously we want you to, of course, but if you weren't, who's your money on for the big race itself, do you think?
I don't know. Frank's quick at the minute. He's really quick at Birmingham. Tom's always quick. Dan's always quick. But then I think Nigel's got a good chance. He's the fastest out there. And then hopefully he's out the way enough just to get a decent first bend round and be quick. Yeah. If not, then the Dutch lads got quite a good chance because they ain't slow.
Yeah, today, so. Yeah. I've just spoke to a couple of the New Zealand lads and a couple of Dutch lads, and they were saying, some of their kit is on a par with us now, isn't it?
Yeah, some of the cars they've got is probably the best out there. Like the Joblin car and the one that Ben Riley's car, they're like top cars.
superstar cars like Rob Speed's raced it, Ben's raced it, and then you're not going to get one much better. And if they've got a great chance in that, if they can get up the front, then they're not going to be scared of it. People are there.
And plans for the rest of the year?
Shale engine should be back for Lynn, and then back doing Shale again. We'll be racing that all for the rest of the season, and then might alter a bit over the winter, and then see for next year.
Brilliant. Well, all the best today, mate. Hope it goes well in that Conzi. Cheers. Thank you. Let's get your dad now as well. So we'll have a quick word with your dad. See if I can butt in. See if I can butt in. You're not getting away, Simon. You alright, mate? How are you?
Very good, yeah.
Oh, not too bad. Let's have a fan's view or an ex-official view. What is your money on?
Not me.
Who's my money on? Whoever survives turn 1, and then potentially who survives turn 3.
Okay.
So Green.
Right. Okay. I was just going to think you were going to sit on the fence then and not tell me.
Green.
So you're out with Green, yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank
Nobody
you.
went to Texel though.
Not the Texel test.
Oh, Texel. Sorry, I mentioned the wrong word.
Yeah, we'll get shot. We're not allowed to say that. Yeah. How are you, Mark?
All right, thanks.
How are you feeling for today then?
It's been a while since we've been in the seat, I think, isn't it, really? Since probably Ipswich. Work commitments and bits and bobs, but the practice seemed to go all right accordingly. I didn't think it was that quick, but we didn't hit the fence and no animals were damaged during that 10 laps. That's fine. Yeah, great. Seems all right.
But just talking to all the lads in the Conzi, with it being graded, it's a little bit different, isn't it? Where it's going to be a bit of hard work because there's some fast whites and yellows, isn't there?
There's nobody with crap equipment there, to be fair, and everybody who's in the Constellation semi got in the semi and rightly deserved. We've dropped a blue, which is a bit of a bonus, so I must have been a crap red top. But never mind, it's the two guys whose luck is on the day. Yeah. You know, 35 cars, it's worse than Dodgems at Texel, I think, and they're brutal. I'm not allowed to say that word, but I said it again. That's twice. I'll be banned. You're
going to be banned as well, aren't you? Yeah.
But if it's your day and you have a few good laps, then you're going to get through. And you get two, it's a little bit tight, but allegedly it's how it's been always. Dream scenario, me and Finn. But reality scenario, who do I think? Jones is pretty quick. Aaron Leach is quick off yellow if he gets away. Unless Russell Cooper steals the show, you don't know, dear bless him. One going to be on, probably Jonesy and Leachy, I think, to be fair. Unless Lady looks with us for once.
Yeah. And if you're not on the big grid, who's your money on? Let's put you on the spot. Don't sit on the fence. Yeah, let's have it.
Greenie. Yeah, he's the master, isn't he? The boy, he's done it before, he's seen it, he's done it. And everybody's sort of like bypassed him this year because he's not done a lot. He's narrower, so he's going to be faster. But my money's on Greenie. It could be Tom. I hope Tom wins it, but you won't see it because he'll take it off and piss off to the States with it, so it won't matter, will it? If it goes to Holland, you'll see it in Texel. Said it again. Look. That's number 3. Right, isn't it? Tom, I would say Greenie or Tom, to be fair, but you can't talk Frank out. Chris Cowley is a phenomenal semi. It's good for him, really, a nice semi. Yeah, apart from that, hopefully it's a great race. The guys on the front will do well to get past the first corners, like Simon said. Yeah. If it's choo-choo, pull your straps down and hang on, you're off in. Boom. If we're lucky enough to be on the back, then we'll just probably have a steady half lap. But if not, we'll watch it and have a few cheers.
Brilliant. I could do one of these with you for about half an hour. It'd be wonderful. We'll have to do that one day. We'll have to. Yeah. So awesome. Thank you for your time. Now I do appreciate it. Enjoy the evening.
Nice to see
all right, mate. Cheers. Thank you. Right. Okay. Cheers, Simon. Thank you. Right. Okay. So. Let's finish off by just getting a couple of the other Conzi lads in if we can. Is anyone else down this end that we can fit in maybe?
Bradley's on the other side.
Bradley, yeah, Bradley's down here, so let's get Bradley down this way if we can. Matt is not there. Matt might be out on track doing this grid walk thing that they're doing, and maybe that's Bradley. Oh no, Bradley's here as well. So just a quick word with Bradley if we can. Yeah, you alright, Bradley? How you doing, mate?
Not too bad, you?
Consolation semi-weight, what went wrong? What happened?
I was tootling forward nicely in the semi. I was quite happy. Yeah, obviously it was nailing it down with rain, so just trying to be careful, passing everyone, not to do anything daft and spin out. And as it was, got past Paul Lines, and Chris Cowley did a fantastic stock car move and took me, Ben and Paul up to the fence. Unfortunately me and Ben got tangled, so we couldn't make up enough ground to catch back up. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes, yeah. Well, that's stock car racing, isn't it? That's just how it goes. It'd be a bit gutty if it's like a puncture or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd have been more devastated had it have been the car let me down. As it wasn't anything I think I could have done differently. At the time you're infuriated, but looking at the video it was just a good move. My dad says the same. He says if it had been you on the back of that train, he says would be well happy with you, so
got you.
Nothing to report.
And what do you think about the consolation semi? What do you think your chances are, stuff like that?
I think it depends on the first few laps. The yellow tops are all fast looking at that grid, but they might mess each other up, we don't know. Hopefully they'll hold each other up and we can make progress, but I think without at least 2 yellow flags we'll struggle to get from back there.
And if you weren't to make the grid, who's your money on?
People keep asking me this, and it's such a difficult thing to decide, because I'd say the fastest cars I think are between Lee, Tom, Dan Johnson and Nigel, but I just think Stuart, unless they put him in the fence and he stops, he'll make contact with the next bend.
Yeah.
I think if he's half a straight back, he will keep it flat out, and he's just got that winning mentality. It'll take a real grudge match to beat Stuart. He's the ultimate stock car driver.
Well, thank you very much for your time. All the best today. I hope it goes well for you, mate. Cheers, thank you for that. Okay, so we're nearly finished now. So we're going to head way to where my Nigel is. Let's just see if we've got any more consolation semi guys at this end that we can try and speak to. Apologies for those that I've not had a chance to talk to. But time is going against me. And battery life as well. Actually, I've gone through 2 batteries already, so I'm just going to head off back to this end, just have a quick final look at this end of the pit area, and then we'll have a word with Jake and Nigel to finish off. So I do appreciate everybody watching. Thank you very much. I would just like to again thank every single person who assisted with me getting here. And I do appreciate it, I really do, from the bottom of my heart. I was dumbstruck, dumbfounded, I was overwhelmed by everything, and it was very appreciative, it really was. So let's get over to get Nigel on at last. I'm coming over to do my proper job in a minute, mate. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
So, consolation semi-final.
Yep.
Starting somewhere in the middle-ish.
Yeah.
How do you think it's going to go?
Well, he's a relief area, so they don't need to get away and get third and get in the World Point. Well, first two. They got third the year he won it, didn't he?
Yes.
So, 50-50. What's the chances, I don't know. Go past the guys in front of me, keep the guys behind me. It don't matter. We're fun, we're going to enjoy it.
But at least it's not raining.
Not yet. It's looking a bit cloudy and a bit windy, isn't it?
It's not meant to.
Every time I make them done this year, it's rained.
Yes,
I hated it. Yeah. I hate the wet time, I hate it. So, yeah, I've not had a chance to run the car really. The car's looking nice and not getting enough dry time with it. So,
okay. And if you weren't to make it through, who's your money on for the big race?
I'd like to see Dan win it.
Yeah, that's what
I think Tom's got a good chance. Yeah. You know, they've all got a chance, haven't they? You know, Lee's got a chance, Frankie's got a chance, Stuart's got a chance. They've all got a chance, haven't they? The top 8 have all got a chance. Paul would love fantastic for Paul to win it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know, Paul or Dan. I'd love to see someone that hasn't won it before.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
But I think this year it's wide open, isn't it? There's not someone who's been completely dominant on tarmac this year, has there?
No, well, if Lee gets away, Lee will be quick, won't he? Yeah, but that's why we're all here. That's why we've got this big grandstand. We're all here to see some carnage. And you know, stock car racing is about watching racing and crashing, and that's what it is. We come to see some action. You know, if they go away with the others, you know, the leader's going to go in again, and that's what we come to watch. That's what we come to see.
Brilliant. Well, cheers for your time. I'll just come a quick word with Jake before he gets out, whatever he's doing, and then we'll finish off. So let's just see if we can annoy Jake in a second, and I'm going to have to do some work in a minute because I've been getting away with it this morning, actually. So this is, those of you who don't know me, I do mechanic for Nigel, Harry as well, of course. So that's the car that I'm usually working on for Nigel. But with us having so much time before the actual racing starts, it's possible to do these sort of live chats in the first place. And we've got Jake here today as well, so we'll just see if I can just shove my microphone in with Jake and see how he's going. How are you feeling, mate?
Alright, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I feel really like a proper one that's on the telly now with this stupid microphone.
Like
it's not bad, is it? So a bit of a rush getting here?
Yeah, a little bit. My mum had to work till late this morning, so Ed kindly offered to take me, and then we didn't leave till late anyway, so we got here and just in time for scrutineering, and then I didn't pass scrutineering because of my helmet, so I'm just fitting in. This is Mark Gray's helmet, so I'm just, thanks to him, I'm just fitting in it now, just adjusting it now.
Okay. So we weren't able to do any practice or anything when were we?
I missed practice, which was a shame. I wanted to get out there, have a good run. I've changed the car 3 times this week because I didn't have a book. I had a booking, then I didn't, then I had again. So I wanted to give it a good run out, but whatever, what will be. I'm not too close.
Okay, and I've just been asking a few of the drivers who are not in the World Final itself. Who's your money on?
My money on the World Final?
Yeah.
Well, I want BJ to win it. He deserves it. He's never won it before. But it's either between Lee, Tom, or Nigel. I think they're the fastest. If Lee gets away, he's the fastest to stay there. You know, like a couple of weeks ago with the F2s, Moody got to the front. He like, that's it, it's all over. Moody's at the front, and you ain't catching him. I think the Lee's the same, but I don't think Stuart's going to let him go. But I don't think anyone's going to get past Stuart and survive the next bend. You know, it's going to be a cracking race. Can't wait. Really can't wait.
And just last one, are you going to be starting from the back again? Is this your last one from the back, or do you have to start from front now?
Well, I wanted to practice, and then I was going to decide, you see. Now that I ain't got to practice, I might have to go from the back in the first one. Get into it a little bit, dust myself off a little bit, because there's a lot of cars out there, a lot of competition, and, you know, perhaps I don't know, I'll go for the back in the heat, and then perhaps in the consolation I'll go from the front. I think that's best. It's my 3rd meeting now, so my last meeting from the back. I ain't got nothing to prove, so yeah.
Okay. Well, all the best, mate. Obviously, I'll be nearly finished in a minute. Okay, so let's just get this finished off. So, okay, so thank you very much for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. It's been a long one today. We've managed to speak to all the confirmed qualified drivers, to most of the consolation, and we had a few of the overseas drivers as well. So apologies for those gentlemen I've not managed to speak to, but time and battery life has cut it short for now. The only thing I would like to finish off by saying is that I did ask permission to go and do this chat on the track as part of the grid walk. But unfortunately, for some reason, the promotion here do not or don't embrace social media now. Unfortunately, social media is here to stay. It's a big part of our sport, and I think we all need to work together, be it fans, drivers, promoters, use the technology, use the social media to get the name of Brisca Formula 1 out there. The internet is a big thing, and we can't ignore it. We can't say that we don't want to be involved in it, we don't want to ignore it, we don't have anything to do with it. You can't do that in this day and age. So that's just my little rant at the end, where this it could have been a bit more of an experience, as you see on like the Formula 1 GP on the TV, that sort of thing. I was hoping to do that sort of thing, but I was unfortunately advised that there was to be no live streaming at all, but I decided I was going to do this anyway. But I just want to say thank you very much for everybody watching. Do appreciate it. We're going to finish with a quick pan of Team 45, because I'm going to actually go get my overalls on and do some work now, because I've got away with it all afternoon. So appreciate everybody watching. Please let me have your comments. Let me know what you think about the video. Again, looking for improvements, etc.